I just want to fix this so that it doesn't block my vision when I'm in the hypertubes. Like, it's a non-essential thing. But I like to look around when I have, like, nothing better to do. So, that's why I gotta do this. And we can just leave those stackable pipeline poles in place. And I'm just gonna connect these real quick, just so it can continue filling up those buffers. Basically another reason to have those buffers, so that if it's cut off for some reason, like, it's not gonna cut off your production entirely. Still have time to replace stuff. Okay, there we go. And that's connected. Okay. Now I can finish off this area over here. So I guess if I have to, like, somehow put more stuff above the hypertubes, leave like a gap of a couple spaces. It's really all you need to do. You don't necessarily need to, like, plan ahead or anything like that. You just need to give it space. Let's just connect this like this for the time being. Gotta keep that nitrogen gas flowing. And I do have power in this area, so I can just fly. Honestly, this is a bit of a hassle, but I do want that vision when I'm going through the hypertubes. Alright, let's get rid of these. Then after I'm done this, we'll check on whatever bottlenecks we need for the other stuff. Because there's bound to be more. Like, I'm already seeing the effect of on the production for the nuclear pasta because it already surpassed the turbo motors. And there's probably a bottleneck with the turbo, or not the turbo motors, the what's its face? The third project assembly part. I already forgot what you're called. Thermal propulsion units, I believe? Is that what you're called? Oh well. Let's continue working this problem here. Kind of hard to build in this ramp here. Kinda. Like, I also thought that we'd be having more resources coming through this path. That's why I built those, like, static or stackable conveyor poles already, but no, it's just the pipelines we need at this point. We'll just connect this over here and here for the time being, just to resume the flow. Hey, we're almost there. Okay, we can disconnect this now. Hey, there's the ma'am. Oh, come on, really? Coated iron plate, sure. Like, now that I'm looking for the aluminum ingot recipe, it's not going to show it to me anymore. And probably in hindsight, I probably should have taken that recipe when I had the chance. Like, I was given at least 2 chances at that, I believe. Oh well. I probably didn't take it because I felt I didn't need to use it, because I had the original recipe. Like, I just didn't know that it would be extremely useful to have. Well, that's something I can take into the next playthrough, I guess. Okay, I have access to power now. Just get all of these. And I believe I do have a few hard drives in storage already. And in hindsight, I probably should have just kept researching them. Again, I am learning stuff as I go along with every single playthrough. Like in the previous playthrough, like this cable area, like I absolutely needed it like earlier on, and I did that and it paid off. Because now the bottleneck is no longer those adapter control units. And I'll tell you right now, that is such a hassle to make. If you like didn't do this earlier on, like you're pretty much waiting for it to finish. And before I get ahead of myself, let's go back here. Switch to pipelines. Alright, we're getting closer. Okay, we're almost done this, and then after that we'll check on the thermal propulsion thingamabobs. Also gotta remember that every time I exit the hypertubes, my light is going to be off, so I need to always switch that back on. Here comes the autosave. All right, home stretch. I think I'll just refill this now. Gotta make sure the nitrogen continues to flow. Can't afford. We need iron plates. Oh, at least we're close by our resources, so we can restock. Just restock like this. Easy peasy. All right, go continue building this. We're almost done here. There we go. There we go. Okay, unhook this. Now disconnect these. Horizontal to vertical. And there we go. Just gotta make sure it's continuing to flow. Are you flowing? I hope nothing went wrong here. If it did, I'll be pissed off. But anyway. Line is still not saturated. So anyway, I'm gonna assume this pipeline is good at this point in time. So let's go ahead and check all of our other things. Yeah, these motors still good. So the project assembly parts are at the top floor. Let's go check out the production here. Copper ingots, the copper powder here. Can't really increase the production there. Fused modular frames, turbo motors. Very good. Yeah, the bottleneck is the supercomputers. But that's the farthest along, so I just won't worry about that. Fused modular frames. How's our fused modular frames over there? Like, I'm assuming the copper powder is still the bottleneck, but I do need to take a look at the fused modular or the conversion cubes here. And it looks like that's not a problem. Yeah, so it's the copper powder that's the problem. But it's still going swimmingly. Now these magnetic field generators, it looks like there's absolutely no problem with this. Three, four, five, six. You know what? I'm just gonna overclock these. Just two of them. Since we obviously have the resources for this. Like, I do remember the batteries being backed up in the swamp, so we're fine there. Super state computer. Oh my god, seriously? Well, if I ever feel like making one of these, sure. Should also get another hard drive in our hub there. No, I gotta check the production of this stuff now. So, the fused modular frames. Yeah, aluminum casings, they're still the bottleneck. Heat sinks might still be... Nitrogen gas is kind of fucked. Okay, I might have fucked up along the way. So we're gonna have to go back through that line and check. Yeah, it seems like nothing is flowing. 175, 94. Yeah, something went horribly wrong. Anyway, what I'm gonna do for the time being, go back here, double check this. You know, modular frames is still causing us problems. Actually, no, it's not. We have plenty of heavy modular frames, so that's not an issue. Are computers giving us problem? Okay, what I'm gonna do is just overclock this. Give us more computers, damn it. Yeah, so it's just going up here. The computers, that is. Okay, so let's go get some motors. Let's stock up. Yeah, rotors are pretty much killing us. And we do have our own stockpile of motors. Like, I'm surprised I didn't build that earlier, but we now have enough here for ourselves. Go. Now, I'm not going to get the encased industrial beams since we already have too many over there in the production area. I might just get the steel pipes over here. Get some easy stacks. And we're gonna need more this stuff. Alright, some basic materials. Get these full stacks here. Cables. Another 2 stacks. And then what else are we missing? Oh yeah, rotors. Just stack of rotors for ourselves. Oh yeah, I also need to process the stuff here. Get this out of the way. Oh, can't do that. Let's get rid of the concrete. And then we'll be able to fit more stuff in our inventory. Oh, I should also get some of those quantum thingamabobs. Or not the quantum, the crystal oscillators, because I need that for to open up the thing there. And I need explosives. So, alright, so we go back up there, get our crystal oscillators. It's up here. So modular engines. I believe it's this line here that's making the crystal oscillators. Yeah, 1 stack should be good enough for our purposes. Okay, that should be it at this point. Like, we need to continue improving our aluminum production. Let me, like, check this out real quick. Yeah, not much is flowing. Like, something went horribly wrong here. That goes in here, and then I need to get my hard drives. I'll just take it with me. I have 2 hard drives in here. continue scanning them. Yeah, something went horribly wrong in this pipeline. So I gotta figure out where the problem is. I guess this is one of the problems with trying to switch like pipelines and stuff like that. It's like if it's long enough, there's more opportunity for problems to arise. I just gotta figure out where it is. Like, we'll find it eventually. Once I start seeing a filled pipeline, that's where I'm gonna find the problem. And looking off in the distance there, I don't see a problem from over there. It's probably at the beginning then. Yeah, still nothing. Let's keep going here. So it means all of those times when I kept detaching and reattaching the pipeline, like stuff wasn't moving. This is a filled pipe in here. So I don't know what's going on. Yeah, these are filled pipes. Oh, are you serious? What the hell? Okay, so that was weird. Like, how the hell did that happen? So, found the problem. Let's go ahead and fix that. Come on, that hyper tube is blocking the way. Go up here. Yeah, it is flowing quickly now. This keeps going up and up and up and up. So unless there's any problems over there, I'm not gonna bother to check. I trust the rest of my work